It's Dave and Evelyn from the camera store, and today we have something big.
This is the brand new 1-400 G Master lens from Sony.
This is going to be our first look at this exciting new lens, and to do that we're here today at the Wilder Institute Calgary Zoo because we thought it'd be a great opportunity to test it for wildlife, animal photography, but of course this lens focal length is perfect for sports in action, photojournalism, and anything that you need that extra reach.
Now Sony already has a very good 1-400 already, but it's a variable aperture lens and is an external zooming one. Now we have fully internal zooming and a couple other very trick features.
Yeah, they modernized this G Master lens, gave it a lot of really cool features. So let's get into them of why we think this is a great release from Sony. Before we actually get into the performance and the image quality from this lens, let's talk about the design because there's some interesting changes here in this new G Master lens.
I mean, first off, it's a 4.5 continuous aperture lens, which is great no matter where you're zooming. But for me, it's the built-in internal zoom, which is fantastic. The lens doesn't change shape at all when you're zooming from 1-400. And it's got this giant, I don't think I've ever seen a bigger zoom ring as we do on this lens here. And it's very easy to go from 1-400. It's 90-degree twist, flares out at the one end here. So if you're looking through the viewfinder and you're grabbing the lens, your hands can quickly find out where it is.
And on the front of it, we have a 95mm filter thread. And then at the back of it, we actually have a drop-in filter as well. So if you want to put in an ND filter, circular polarizer, you can have that built into the back of the lens.
Yeah, and as far as the zoom switch goes too, there is a smooth and a tight switch on there, which changes it a little bit. So depending on what you're shooting, if it's fast action when you're reframing constantly, I can make it nice and loose, but other times I want to sort of tighten it up a little bit. It's nice to have that option.
You'll also see in that area, we have 4 different focus hold buttons that can be programmed to your needs. And so everything is really accessible on the body of the lens.
Yeah, and right behind those 4 focus hold buttons is a rocker switch here, which allows you to sort of power focus through the whole range, which is kind of an interesting concept there.
On the front of the lens, we have the nice hood design, which has the rubber coating on the front of it, giving it a little bit more of that durable finish, so you can really whack it around, lay it down flat, that kind of thing, and it's going to keep it protected. We also have this tripod collar that is rotatable. It doesn't have the Arca Swiss on the bottom, but it is nice that it has the tripod collar built in and it is rotatable.
Yeah, no, I do like that they have put a little padding on the inside of the tripod collar because we're finding ourselves carrying this lens around like this a lot. It adds a little bit of comfort. And kind of a trick feature that we've seen in very few lenses out there is right now tripod collar rotates and it clicks. But underneath this little panel here, there's a little switch I can rotate and they have a click or declick. So depending on what works for you, how quick and how smooth you want it to be, you certainly have that option. Now, close to the back of the lens here, we do have 5 different switches: autofocus, manual focus switch, a full-time direct manual focus switch, full and limit switch, image stabilization turned on and off, and as well as mode 1, 2, and 3 as far as the stabilization goes. So it is a fully loaded lens when it comes to options.
You'll also notice that we have these 2 different lugs here on there for straps, giving you some different options if you want to attach it directly to the lens. But I can see that this lens is definitely meant to be something that could be like rugged, outdoorsy. It's built really well, and it's nice to see a lot of these design changes. So let's get into image quality and performance. With a lot of these new lens releases, people always want to know, is autofocus faster? Is it going to improve compared to the previous model? And yeah, this is designed to be a better focusing lens. It's better, faster. It's designed to keep up with the latest camera technology.
I mean, if you're running the original 1-400 from Sony, this one is 3 times faster as far as autofocus goes, and that's thanks in part to 4 XA linear autofocus motors that it snaps the focus. I mean, nothing has been a problem today. Now, a lot of animals are sitting around, but
even the little birds and stuff like that, it was keeping up. You know, the transitions are nice and smooth as well, and we're finding that you just don't even think about autofocus these days, especially when you're pairing these new lenses with the latest and greatest camera tech.
Now we're pairing it today with the A1 II, which is a fantastic offering from Sony. I mean, it is the working pros photographer's camera of choice, and it really pairs itself well with this, and the autofocus has been exceptional today. I mean, with the different profiles and algorithms, this thing's been a brilliant performer when it comes to autofocus.
Yeah, and again, just really stable, and the experience of using it is nice. So definitely from an autofocus perspective, we are seeing that improvement, something that we definitely expect in 2026 with a new lens of this focal length. Lastly, with those smooth transitions, I think that this would be an excellent lens for content creators, people that are using it for video. We also noticed that focus breathing has been corrected as well. And so it's nice to have a lens like this that someone in Safari, they're videoing wildlife, things like that. This is going to be a really good option.
Okay, and something that's really impressive about this lens is the minimum focusing distance here. I mean, there's this little tiny fly or bug in here, and that can be 2.1 feet away, or about 60 centimeters, and able to focus. Kind of cool to be able to get that close with such a big lens. All right, Evelyn, we have a really well-made lens that Sony's thrown everything at it as far as the design goes.
Yeah.
The autofocus is fantastic, but when it comes down to it, it's all about the image quality, right? This is what we're looking for. How are you finding it?
I'm finding that this is a great lens. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm seeing that the image quality is nice. We're seeing sharp results. We're not seeing any kind of issues in terms of chromatic aberration. I mean, it is clean.
It is, that's a really good way to put it. It's super clean. The images are fantastically sharp. I mean, it is brilliant in how sharp it is. If you look at some of these examples here, when you really punch in, see what kind of fine details on the lion and in the birds, it is pretty impressive. Can't go wrong with this lens. If this is the focal range that you're interested in, this is the best that Sony has to offer right now, and it shows. It is a fantastic lens.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I like this focal length a lot. I think 100 to 400 in this kind of environment where you are working with wildlife, or in our case, you know, zoo animals, we're able to get nice and tight with it. I think it's really great for birds. I could see a lot of application for a lot of sports. And we think compared to the predecessor, this lens does pack a lot of punch. It has some very nice upgrades. It would definitely be something to consider. But of course, we want to know, what do you think of this? What do you think of the 100 to 400 millimeter focal length? Do you like G-Master lenses? Do you like the direction with Sony when it comes to their optical options? Let us know by commenting below.
And is there one particular feature that you're most excited about with this brand new offering from Sony? Make sure you follow us both on Instagram.
And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's been Dave and Evelyn from the Camera Store. We hope to catch you again very soon.